Hello, I am Jacob Monticello, and this is my final project for philosophy, or HSC. I made a game, What Could Go Wrong, to basically highlight, um, actually, let's enter first. Now we have this big wall of text. I could read all of it, but I wrote all of it, so I'm not going to do that. Um, but basically, we're going to go through 5 questions, and we have to try to find the best solution, or at least what we think is the best solution. So, um, just as a bit of a disclaimer, the purpose of this is, of course, not to show what I think is the best solution, because I have no idea what the best solution is to fix the world's problems. But I had some ideas, and this is what I came up with. And the main idea is kind of highlight side effects and how things can go in ways that isn't quite intended, and really that the way to kind of fix planet Earth and what we've done to it is not linear, and sometimes we have to sacrifice different things to kind of to get there to a sustainable level. So let's get started. Now I'm gonna pretend that I don't know what happens when you click all of these. Um, but so we have meat eating. We've got the problem of that. And basically, it's not good, and the only reason it exists is because we want to eat meat, which is a pretty lame reason. But I eat meat, so what can you do? So personally, I would probably not become a vegan if we're gonna be realistic, which because I don't have my will isn't that strong, so we're not gonna pick that option. Um, but this one sounds pretty nice. It sounds like a pretty good even ground, and it seems like that is the outcome. People are happy. We lost some money, but the Earth's happy. People are happy, so I'm happy. And then lab-grown meat. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty promising. We already know it's partially there, so let's try that out. And it looks like everybody's happy with this one too. We lost a fair we lost a fair bit of our budget, but that's all right. Now we'll go onward, and then looks like people are gonna wait it out before they start judging me, which is nice. So I got a little bit before everybody starts to make fun of me. That's nice to know. Um, so now we got the issue of farming. Yeah, so farming makes a lot of food, and that's pretty important. Um, but it costs land, which is also pretty important, and it has some problems like destroying soil and stuff and taking all the nutrients out. But a lot of families, especially poor ones, rely on it, so we need to tread carefully here. So GMOs, as we all know, can be a double-edged sword, but overall they seem pretty helpful if done right, and we already know a bit about them, so I think it would be worthwhile to research. And it seems like it's not a huge impact, but it's working a little bit. It's working a little bit, which is good. This sounds like a really bad idea, uh, so I'm not going to choose that. Um, Using protected area doesn't really seem to fix the problem. Um, this one's a bit interesting. I'm not too crazy about that, but let's try it. Looks like, yeah. Turns out going for the moon and Mars might not be the best choice. So let's just go with something like this. This seems like a good idea. And that's going to put our Earth status up quite a bit, but it's also going to cost a lot of budget, which is a bit of a problem. But fortunately, since I've been treating my people good, we get a bit of budget, and the Earth's doing a bit better. They're willing to put in the effort. So now we have overpopulation. Let's see. So we can kill a lot of people. That usually works pretty good, but I don't know how people are gonna think if I do that. Um, so yeah, let's avoid that option for now at least. I guess I don't really like kids, so this is a realistic option. Kids are pretty disgusting, so I'm glad to. That's like a double. I get 2 for 1 with that one. And people seem to like that. They're respecting that I actually care for the cause and I'm willing to sacrifice personal things, which isn't really true, but it seems that way to other people, and that's what matters. Um, so let's see. Offer benefits to those who have at most one child. Seems like a pretty good choice, right? Because it doesn't really upset anybody, but it could help people. It might cost some budget though, and we're a bit limited on that. So maybe this one would be better. It might tick some people off, but we don't have a lot of budget to spare, and people are already pretty happy, so we have to play with our resources. And here we see that, yeah, people didn't like that one, but the Earth did, and that's the more important thing. But people are still chilling. We're doing good. So people don't want me dead. That's the first. That's good. That's good. We get a bit of budget, a bit of Earth status, and on to the next challenge. Our fossil fuels, which are of course pretty dominant. They've been for over 100 years now, but we're kind of moving away from them, and we're already creating better solutions. The problem is, of course, that we have to deal with the industry of fossil fuels as we kind of move away from them, which is really big at the moment. So we kind of want to handle this with care, especially since our budget is a bit low, and fossil fuels make up a big part of that. So we want to maybe not do this one. I don't think we need it that much. We're pretty close. So research would cost a lot of money. We could force change, and this would tick people off again. But who knows? We're almost there, so let's try. And I forgot that it didn't tick people off. But it turns out that fossil fuels make up a pretty big part of the whole money industry thing, and we just lost almost all of it. So now we have no budget remaining. That's pretty cool. But it does look like we are 102 out of 100 sustainable, which is pretty good. So we don't have any other options because we don't have any money left. So let's see. Congratulations, we saved Earth. Thank you for watching. This is my project. I hope you have a fun time with it. Everything should work pretty good. I'm pretty sure nothing is broken, which is a good sign.